The secret behind Minecraft's... Shut your bitch ass up. Is this an update to the one that we watched already? No, please. 2 weeks ago, bro, we watched a video from 2 years ago where the rarest account was like, it was like account number with the name 8 and it was worth like 15k to 20k. And apparently the prices completely changed, aka went to the moon. I want to see the updated video on this, the most expensive Minecraft accounts. Guys, I have to watch this, bro. I love rare shit and everything, bro. All right? This is for the full nerds, bro. This is for the criminals of the internet. Because usually who owns these accounts, they're all criminals, bro. Not me, though. I have a Cape account as well, but I went to Minecon. I went to Minecon back in 2012 with my mom, with my boys, and we were all playing together with Notch. All right? And some accounts, they have multiple capes, everything, bro. Here we go.
Minecraft account X. It is
not legal to buy accounts. That's why mostly these accounts are owned by sus individuals, bro. They get sold on some sus sites.
Only 2 remaining Minecraft accounts with a single character username created almost 15 years ago through...
I'm not gonna pause a lot. The fact that the 2 accounts with 1 character are named F, aka F in the chat. F, it means like rest in peace, right? And X, the coolest letter in the alphabet. Brother.
A long-lost exploit. It was owned by a Mojang employee named Mark, who anonymously and secretly...
That's my name as well. Is there a connection between marks and liking skins and like rare shit? W Mark.
Traded it for $100,000 in Magic the Gathering cards in 2023 in a deal done behind closed doors so he wouldn't get in trouble with Microsoft. The account is now worth likely around $1 million US, but 3 other accounts are still more valuable. This is just one example of the few Minecraft accounts with rare usernames, odd or one-of-a-kind capes, as well as unobtainable low-character usernames that sell secretly in deals behind closed doors. And today I'll be revealing to you the roughly 50 most expensive Minecraft accounts, how much they sold for, and why. This information took me weeks.
What am I looking at? A 1-of-1 reversed model. How much? 300k?
To gather, and it isn't publicly available whatsoever, as many of the individuals involved in these deals are cyber criminals like Greavies, the famous 250 million Bitcoin thief who owned $400,000 in Minecraft accounts using illegally obtained money, who don't want to risk Mojang banning their accounts.
What the fuck? I told you, it's always sus people.
This right here is a Minecraft account named Sword. Not only does it have a rare or OG username, which is a username that is a short, commonly used word, but it also happens to have 4 Minecon capes. This type of account is known as a multi-cape OG account, as not only does it contain a rare or one-of-a-kind name, which is already valuable enough by itself, but also multiple capes that could only be obtained by attending Minecon in person back in 2011 to 2016.
Yo, I remember this. Bro, I should have went to the other Minecons as well, bro. Come on, man.
And can no longer be bought. And this is the first category of accounts we will be discussing in this video, which will be split into multiple parts, with the most expensive accounts at the end of the video. In 2024, the account soared with all 4 Minecon capes.
Guys, let's always try to guess the price. We're starting at the low end, right? Soared, but how many capes? 4 capes? That is insane. The username probably like 3k, 5k. The capes probably like, I don't know any prices. I'm not involved in the scene. But we saw the old video and it was not that expensive. It was like 5k. I mean, for what it is, right? So I would assume nowadays like 10k, so 10 plus 5, like 15 to 20 maybe.
Sell for $80,000 US.
What? Is it because the kids who started playing Minecraft that now still care about Minecraft now are all rich or something? And back in the day, everyone was still a kid. Nobody cared about rare accounts, blah, blah, blah. Nobody could afford it. 80k? That is insane. And the game is bigger than ever, I guess, as well. Bro.
However, in a bizarre scenario, not long after the account was sold, it was banned from Minecraft multiplayer and had its capes removed, losing a lot of its value. And how do I know that, as well as all the other behind the scenes information you'll see in this video? Well, it's thanks to 2 anonymous individuals involved in the OG accounts community, one of which is an active member of the community Grave, the biggest online Telegram community where high tier accounts...
Whoa. Guys, do not interact with these groups, bro. If you hear Telegram... Don't interact, bro. On everything, bro. Like sometimes I scroll TikTok and all of a sudden I see like I see like a picture on everything. I had this yesterday. I was scrolling TikTok and TikTok ads are ruthless. There was an ad there was just a picture and some Boss music, some like fucking Boss music. The guy was wearing gloves and he was putting a money stack inside of like a DHL like drop-off box. And it was like, join Telegram now. What does that even mean, bro? And then the comments were saying like, how much can you do per day? Bro, and I was like, what? Why do I get that? Che, why do I get that? Do they give it to everyone like who lives in the Netherlands? Because on everything, like my algorithm should not. Like I have cute cats and stuff on my algorithm, not no sus shit. Some ads on there are crazy.
Accounts are bought and sold.
And it was as well linking to a Telegram group.
A triple Minecon Cape OG has sold for around $100,000, alongside other triple account OG usernames Fade,
Poison, Fade, Ghoul, and Pokemon. Oh, Chad, am I cringe for liking OG names, bro? I think this is kind of cool, bro. Like, the coolest shit is if you did it like, if you were the one who claimed it, bro. If you started playing Minecraft back when it came out and you claimed some boss-ass name. Oh my god. Because as well, like, owning a username like this nowadays, you're just gonna get banned, you know? Like, there's Mojang actively looks out for accounts being sold. It's tough.
And Pokemon, which all individually sold for 100k as well, which is generally the value of OG usernames with 3 Minecon capes. What? But things quickly get more expensive when you add more capes and even more desirable usernames. Kiwi, a 4 cape OG account, sold for around 100.
I have this cape. This was when you went to Minecon 2012.
$120,000 and is now valued at $200,000. Drug, a 2k account but with a uniquely special username, sold for around 130k. And this is what's interesting about the Minecraft account market. It's the extreme variety in factors which make accounts valuable. Swag, an account with no special capes but a very special username, sold for $80,000 and then later around $130,000.
What? Nah. These prices I don't understand. Are we serious right now? 130,000 for a Minecraft username. And it's not some like error name or something, or like what we saw like where your player model is reversed or whatever. It's just swag. What? And remember, you always pay this price knowing that as well you could just get banned, you know what I mean? Imagine you spend this amount of money on gold trade-ups. Bro.
Crazy, another account with no Minecraft capes, sold for $180,000, as did another account named Dead. 2 very cool usernames valuable enough just by themselves to pull 6 figures. And not everyone sells either, because some of the individuals who own and buy these accounts are already extremely wealthy, often from less than legal means. Many are offered life-changing money for their accounts and actually decline selling them. A good example of this is an account named Dog, which
the capes? This would be $1 million. No? Guys, one of the richest people on the internet, whether you like it or not, doesn't matter. One of the richest people on the internet, furries. Furries, I'm telling you, bro, they got that moolah. This account, GG. The furry community is balling. Why is Fury saying me? No, furries, not furies. I mean, if you're both, then GG. But this one right here, GG. That's yeah, dog, bro.
4 Minecon capes that is still owned by its original owner, of which has declined offers as high as $400,000.
For Minecraft account. The last video that we watched from 2 years ago, the most expensive account was like 20k. 400k? Is this inflation? Was?
For the account. Absolutely insane. But not as insane as the account Cry, a very valuable 3-character OG username with 4 Minecon capes that are sold for 250k, 260k, and 300k, with the current owner, an individual who owns multiple valuable accounts, declining offers of up to $550,000 for the account.
Cry is a boss name though, bro, because of course, like Minecraft, you will play games like Bed Wars, Sky Wars, right? Like PvP. And then imagine you get killed by Cry, bro. Holy, bro. They see on the death screen, Cry just eliminated you. Ooh, the rage bait. Ooh, that's low-key worth $500,000.
Which might lead you to think, while there has been some insanely high offers, what is the most a Minecraft account has ever actually sold for? And that title goes to the account Hey. And
Hey? Why? Hey is multilingual? In all languages, people know what hey means. It's not like cry. But hey? Why hey?
Account with 2 Minecon capes, but also 3 extremely rare official Mojang developer capes, which sold for $400,000.
He said what? Developer capes? GG. So I assume these are if you work at Mojang. How do you not get banned if you own this? Imagine you buy this for $500,000 and then your account, all of a sudden you try to log in, you try to fucking play on your account, $500,000, and then bum. You see that it's shopped. The OG community probably has like an insider at Mojang, no? Where they just can unban people maybe. Low key, like what the fuck? If one Mojang employee sells an account for 100K, surely there's one guy who's fucking unbanning people for like money as well.
Rare official Mojang developer capes, which sold for $400,000. That account has since lost its 3 Mojang capes, however, something we'll get into later in the video. Now, there are multiple cape OG accounts which would be worth a lot more, such as Fox, which has all 5 Minecon capes, as well as a special extremely rare Cobalt cape, which we'll also get into soon. And then there's also Red, another 5 Minecon cape OG account, but both have since been locked by Mojang and thus cannot be accessed or sold anymore. Both of these accounts would be worth about $600,000 to $700,000 each if they were not locked. Which, speaking of, how and why do accounts get locked anyways? Well, you see, buying and selling Minecraft accounts is actually against the game's EULA.
Chat. Usually first-time cheddar, because first-time cheddars, they type, does this guy even play the game? Right? Because I'm Counter-Strike streamer. Bro, this is a first. Does this guy even open cases? Bro, that is a first. Oh my god. I actually like that it's come to that. Because we don't open cases anymore. I mean, today we opened the gold, but... Bro, that was the first time in a long time, bro. I'm actually happy about this message. Thank you so much.
And as such, if Mojang ever sees high-tier accounts exhibiting suspicious behavior like login and email credentials changing often, or different logins in different countries, there's a good chance that these accounts will be locked. This is why buying these rare Minecraft accounts is done mostly in secret.
Do you remember the law on this one? This one is this cape right here. You will never see this cape ever. There's only one account has this. If you bought the 1 millionth, is it 1 millionth? I think so. 1 millionth copy of Minecraft. This guy bought it. He bought Minecraft on a random Thursday afternoon. All of a sudden he gets an email. You are the 1 millionth purchaser of Minecraft. Congrats on your fucking 1 of 1 cape. Looks like one of those fucking iPhone ads. You just won an iPhone when you visit when you browse the internet. But this one actually is real, bro. GG.
As the less people that know about an account being sold, the less likely it is to be locked. I was told that going through support to get an account unlocked is dubious at best and not exactly reliable, so if you are unlucky, you could drop a few $100,000 just for your account to be locked. It's a risky market to invest in, that's for sure. We will now move on to unique cape accounts.
9!
Most of the accounts we just talked about contained Minecon capes, which while rare, still have population numbers in the thousands for each cape. But there are Minecraft accounts with capes only owned by a dozen or so people.
Chad, I have a really, really weird question, but I think it's a valid question. Let's say you really, really want one of these accounts, right? And it doesn't matter who you are, they will ban you. They don't care, right? You can be the president and buy a cape account. Donald Trump would get banned, for example. But would you technically be allowed? Let's say one kid has like an account, 5 capes, rare username, and you really want it, right? Could you adopt the kid? Because you can share accounts in your family, no? And I'm being straight up honest right here. If you want a 1 of 1 cape, could you just adopt the guy? You did it? No. I went to Minecon. Let's stop talking about that. Good one. I'm actually being serious, like if that would work. Probably some of these guys do it.
With capes only owned by a dozen or so people, or
I think
even
it would.
only 1 person total. First though, how much
Marry them? You're onto something.
much would a Minecraft account which has all 5 Minecon capes actually sell for if it wasn't locked like Fox and Red? Well, due to how few of these accounts actually exist, there are only 2 left in the community today.
9.
Wham and Andrew KM. Wham sold for $150,000 half a year ago,
That's
and
it?
Andrew KM, which was actually the Minecraft account with the most capes in existence if you exclude Minecraft developer Mark's account, that had a total of 21 capes, also sold for around $150,000.
What? Why is that so cheap? What is this gray one?
that had a total of 21 capes, also sold for around $150,000. This account was originally owned by a server owner of the same name, of which has been running his server, Eco City Craft, since 2011,
Holy.
one of the oldest servers left in the game.
Boss.
The next account we have here is Melon, which is worth about $5,000. However, the more interesting thing about Melon, or rather I should say melons in general, is this video sponsor, Melon Sandbox.
Nah! That is clever, that is clever. I'll let it run, bro. That is clever as fuck.
Similar to
I was
Minecraft.
invested. I was like, does he have a unique melon skin? Like, is there a melon cape?
Melon
Alright,
Sandbox
bro. I
is a
respect
physics-based sandbox game where you can upload a variety of creations to a workshop that anybody can download.
No.
You can even make money by selling your creations here. It's all very cool. The
What is this, like Roblox? Like Minecraft Roblox?
game has a chip system where you create mods and minigames within Melon Sandbox itself, of which you can then obviously buy and sell. Here is my favorite map, Dust 2, one of, if not the most famous maps from Counter-Strike, playable right here in Melon Sandbox. How good is this? There are an abundance of these maps and minigames, so you never get bored. There's even maps and minigames that you can play with other players together.
What is this, like Happy Wheels in 2025?
In multiplayer. Check out Melon Sandbox using the link below. It's completely free to download and play, and there is also a link to Melon Sandbox's YouTube channel where you can see a bunch of creations. There are only 24 accounts in existence that have a cape known as the Cobalt Cape according to capes.me, a Minecraft account and cape database. This is a cape that was given out to players who won competitions back in 2016 for Mojang's other game, Cobalt. Accounts with this cape are generally worth around $100,000, and the majority of the owners of these accounts have received offers around this amount, but most are owned by collectors who do not sell them. Fox.
That cape looks sick. Bro, because you played some goofy game back in the day. W, bro.
Nobleman and Akonatin are all accounts which also had all or almost all Minecon capes alongside a Cobalt cape, making them extremely valuable, but have since all been locked. The only Cobalt account left in the community with multiple Minecon capes is Venom. Venom is worth around...
Chat, call me nuts. Call me absolutely nuts. I don't like multi-cape accounts. Like, it's nice, you know, like you have a collection and stuff, but you can only rock one. I would rather have a really rare one of one, or like a really rare cape, rather than having 5 capes that make it overall way more expensive. Smell me?
$300,000.
Like, I would never want any of these accounts. Like, of course not, bro. Like, this is who cares about having a cape and stuff like in this? Well, it's against the toss, but if we technically talk about it, like, if the dream account, I would rather just have, like, one spicy cape.
The owner strictly demands £1 million,
like,
so the account has not been sold and likely won't for some time with that price. And one other Cobalt account, which has the name Lelouch, the name of popular main character from the anime Code Geass, which is really good, you should all watch it, is likely worth around $250,000. Next, we have Scrolls capes, of which only 12 accounts in existence have. This cape was given out to players who earned first place on the Scrolls weekly ladder 5 separate times in 2014. And Scrolls is Mojang's digital card game they created over 10 years ago. Since there are half as many Scrolls capes as there are Cobalt capes, these accounts are worth a bit more, generally around $150,000 each, but there is only...
Chat, card games were so hyped. No, every fucking company made a card game, bro. Because of the OG that popped off, Hearthstone. No? I think Hearthstone was actually going nuclear, then Steam works on their own card game. Mojang made the card game, maybe before or after, I don't know. Hearthstone was it, bro. I remember I was watching Trump play Hearthstone, bro. Not Trump, but Trump. Hearthstone Trump. And Kriparian, bro. Sheesh. That was the time, bro. Chat, I was super proud. Back in the day, I hit Legendary in Hearthstone, bro, when it was actually hard to hit. I don't know if it is nowadays. I have the card back, the Legendary card back. Don't say Kappa. But I was abusing Aggro Warrior. Pirate Warrior. And all you did was just spam cheap cards and always attack. It was full no brain, bro. But, hey, Legendary, bro. Come on, bud.
One left in the community named Hollow Foil, which previously sold for $120,000, now likely worth $200 to $250K. There is also an account named Billy K, which has a unique one-of-one turtle cape given to him as a reward from Jeb for being the player to suggest adding turtles to Minecraft, which were added back in 1.13.
That is so fucking cool, bro. Guy recommends we should put turtles into the game, and they give him a cape for that, bro. The respect. Sheesh, I like that a lot.
As well as the account Drolkus, which has the one-of-one Prismarine cape, a cape also given by Jeb to this player for creating their own Prismarine block texture for the chisel mod rather than modifying Mojang's textures, which is quite an odd reason. These two accounts are the only one of
I've never seen that. Oh my god. Wow, looks sweet. Thank you so much. One of one Prismarine cape.
a kind cape accounts left, as all the others, like Akron Man 1, who had a cape given to him by Notch for being the 1 millionth person to buy Minecraft, were stolen by hackers throughout the years and locked by Mojang. Billy K and Drolkus are worth about $300,000 each today, but have never been sold. We are now continuing into the very special territory of low character accounts. However, let me
Boy, imagine you own one of these accounts. Guys, I'm always scheming when I hear stuff like this. But imagine you own this. And Mojang is always on the side of who they gave the account to, you know? Like, they're always gonna be, wait, you got hacked? All right, let us give you the account back. Right? Like, imagine you keep selling the account and you keep saying to Mojang, hey, I just got hacked by this guy. You get the account back, you sell it again. But of course, the word will spread. The word will spread. But some people are always greedy. You can always go low on price. Bam. Sell again, sell to another fool. Ooh, Akron, I hope you're listening, bro.
sold. We are now continuing into the very special territory of low character accounts. However, let me first show you
Stewie
this account,
2K.
which is worth at minimum one press of the subscribe button. Make sure to do that. Getting info for this video was harder than usual. No pressure, of course.
Bro, I already am subscribed. You're my boy.
Anyways,
Yo, hey, this is not my main account, bro. Why am I? What the hell?
When you make a Minecraft account, your username cannot be less than 3 characters long. But there exist a variety of Minecraft accounts with 2 character usernames, and even one, as we'll later get into. So how is that possible? Well, over a decade ago, during Minecraft's very early days, there was a time when there were no username length requirements. Even when username length requirements were added, these accounts still remained, and were able to be used, migrated to Mojang and then Microsoft, and kept. However, there are very few of these accounts left today, since after so many years, many were lost or locked, and as such, they can fetch a big premium. Any random combination of 2 characters as a username is worth around $30,000.
Wow.
If the 2 character combination is only 2 letters, then it's worth around $50,000, and if it's only numbers, then the accounts are worth around $200,000, since there are only 5 left in the community: 00, 05, 07, 09, and 24.
07! That is insane.
4 is the only account still left for sale and has sold for $200,000 in the past. 2 character accounts get even more valuable when you add in capes as well as special character combinations. 3W and N0 were both 2 character 2 Minecon cape accounts, which both sold for around $120,000
No. No is crazy.
before being locked. If they weren't locked,
Who buys the shit? I actually don't know. Because, Minecraft is a kid's game, right? But it's not like a fucking kid buying this for 200K, right? Like, who's buying this? Is it like crypto kids? Who's buying these? Money laundering, bro. All right. It's all fake. I don't think it's fake, bro. Mark Zimmerman. No, bro.
they would be worth around $250,000 today.
Streamers and YouTubers? No shot, because they will get banned if they buy something like this.
G7, a 1 Minecon cape account, has sold for $120,000.
Wow.
MB, a 1 cape account, has sold for $300,000, probably worth more because MB is the abbreviation for my bad. 07, a 1 cape account, also sold for $300,000, which I was told was bought by someone born in 2007, which is why it sold for such a premium.
18? Yo, nah, bro. How the fuck can he buy a skin for 300K? Was? 18 and spends 300K on a Minecraft account. Rich dad, crypto bros. What do you mean? He invested into crypto when he was 5? Bro, that makes no sense, bro.
And finally, the unique combination PC with 1 Minecon cape, the oldest and rarest from 2011, also sold for $300,000.
PC? That's gotta be the best one. No PC and 2011 GG. Bruh.
That, the only 2 character accounts left with multiple Minecon capes is EZ, which has 3.
Yo! Oh my god.
This account is owned by Notch's ex-wife, Ellen Zetterstrand, whose initials are EZ, but coincidentally, that character combination also happens to be one which is more desirable. She is not selling the account though, and has declined offers as high as
She was listening to offers? What do you mean declined 400K? Not just wife, what the fuck? Why is he saying it like she's like trying to gather more offers? Like, I declined 400, but I take a milli. What the hell? How does this even get out? Like in an interview? Yeah, I declined 400K for my account. She got alimony. What does that mean? 50% of divorce. She's rich. Damn.
$400,000 before with the account.
Wait, so divorce. So she doesn't have a man. Bro, imagine, bro. You wife up, easy's your account.
Likely worth around 500,000, if not.
What we were talking about earlier.
We then have a few even more special 2-character accounts known as 2-character repeaters. These are accounts which also only have 2 characters, but the 2 characters are the same, thus why they are called repeaters. If you thought 2-character accounts were rare, then these are significantly more rare, and there are very few left today.
Wow.
The account XX sold for $140,000 some time ago, but has been locked for over a year.
Oh, OMG, I need it. Bro, that's gonna be like fucking 200K, bro. What do you mean I need it? Oh my god.
Likely worth significantly more now. The account 00 sold for an undisclosed amount a while ago, with its owner declining offers as high as $500,000. And keep in mind, both of these accounts did not have any Minecon capes. So what if one of these repeater accounts actually did? Well, the account BB, which had a Minecon cape, sold for $8,000 years ago, and was actually featured in a similar video to this one that I made 4 years ago in 2021. The market has since gotten significantly more valuable, and this account is worth about $500,000 today. There is another category of Minecraft accounts that is notably riskier to buy and sell, former Mojang employee accounts. For those of you who didn't know, all Mojang employees get given a special Mojang Studios Minecraft cape. Before July 2021, they actually got a different cape known as just the Mojang cape, before Mojang rebranded into Mojang Studios. And when Mojang introduced this new Mojang Studios cape, all accounts that had the old Mojang cape also got the new one, even including employees accounts who no longer worked there, creating what's known as double red Mojang cape accounts. There's more to it though. If you were a Mojang employee before October 2015, you were
the turkey cape. Bro, Loki doesn't like turkey. Wait! Bitcoin man, 1738. Rich crypto kids. Minecraft cape accounts watching the video right now. Alright, which account do you own in this video, buddy? Wait, only 20? Never mind, he would have gifted 100 if you owned one of these.
There's more to it.
Never mind.
If you were
Thank you, Mr. Bitcoin man. Thank you. Hearts in the chat. Guys, come on, let's buy some Ethereum. I got you, bro. Bitcoin, I mean, scheiße. Wait, hold up. I actually didn't mean to do that. Bitcoin.
Employee before October 2015, you were instead given the original Mojang cape, known now as the classic Mojang cape.
That's the best one.
If you had this cape, once again, even if you no longer worked at Mojang, you were still given the 2 new red capes, creating what's known as triple Mojang cape accounts. According to NameMC, there are about 211 accounts with the Mojang cape, 168 with the Mojang Studios cape, and only 27 with the Mojang Classic cape. Accounts with 2 red Mojang capes are worth about $20,000, and accounts with all 3 Mojang capes about $40,000, all sold by former Mojang employees. Now you might be thinking, isn't that pretty low for—
Dude, if you join Mojang, it's not just the base pay that you also get a cape account that's 40K. Let that simmer, bro. When you like fucking start applying for Mojang, you gotta take that into account. That comes with it. Might be risky, of course, but once you get fired, suck.
Such a rare cape. And there's a good reason for that. Since these accounts were owned by former Mojang employees, they are much more prone to being locked by Mojang if they detect any suspicious behavior, like name changes. And since they are at higher risk of being locked and also don't have rare usernames, they are a much riskier investment, with those who do buy them keeping the account names private. I was told there are about 6 to 10 of these accounts in the community, but was not told their usernames as they are very sensitive accounts.
Damn.
That being said, in the past, someone purchased a 3 cape Mojang account and put the OG username Wealthy on it, now that's a flex, who declined offers of up to $200,000 for the account before Mojang caught
Yeah, of course he gets banned.
on and removed the 3 Mojang capes from it, nuking its value. It's a similar story for the account Jewel that also had a Mojang cape, as well as all 3 Mojang.
Oh my god, they just removed them. Jesus, the fact that they look out for that and like care, I kind of like that, bro, because they don't want people to sell this. You know, people get scammed a lot in this business and everything.
as well as
Damn.
all 3 Mojang capes which were removed, likely worth similar. There was also an account called Carnalizer, owned by a former Mojang employee who had the 2 red Mojang capes, as well as a Scrolls cape, as he also worked on Scrolls, who sold the account for $200,000. The account did get locked, but then got unlocked, however the capes were all removed, making it worthless today. And one final example, the account named Grum, owned by a former Minecraft developer of the same name, sold quite recently for an undisclosed amount. Not only did this account have 3 Mojang capes as well as 4 Minecon capes, but it also had the very special property where the account in-game would always be rendered upside down. Something which only that account and Minecraft developer Dinnerbones account have, a one of 2. You can also name a mob in-game with its name to turn them upside down. The account did. Not only did this account have 3 Mojang capes as well as 4.
Bro, and he's playing on some random server here. Mojang Gram. Always reversed. Why did they even do that? 1 of 1 reversed. I cannot believe that. With the turkey cape.
Minecon capes, but it also had the very special property where the account in-game would always be rendered upside down, something which only that account and Minecraft developer Dinnerbones account have, a one of 2.
1 of 2.
You can also name a mob in-game with these names to turn them
Yo,
up.
I need this, bro. How do I start that Mojang? Guys, Python. I can do some Python. Brother.
Upside down. As I mentioned, this account was sold and then found in-game on Hypixel, where it also had the unique Hypixel rank called Mojang, and was in fact upside down. This is a super unique account, and could somewhat give you a competitive advantage on PvP servers like Hypixel. Not long after the account...
Bro, imagine somebody like fully invested into Minecraft PvP, spends $1 million on an account for a slight advantage. Lul.
was sold, it had its capes removed and potentially locked, although it's not known for sure.
Fuck the
Apparently,
capes.
the value of such an account
Render.
is hard to evaluate due to the immense risk associated with
Wait, is this an Easter egg? You put a name tag Gram on it and it gets reversed? I knew about the Jeb one. When you put Jeb on a sheep, it gets like rainbow. That is sick. I didn't know that. The fuck?
buying it, but if such risk wasn't present, the account would likely be worth around $500,000.
Nah, bro. No way. No way. No way. If these other, I mean, I guess these prices come as well, including the risk, right? The risk assessment. Because that you will get banned, right? Like, I mean, if you buy a Mojang account.
We are now at the final category.
Like if you could buy this for sure, knowing that you will never get banned, it would outdo all of the other ones, no? Like $500,000, that's it. There would be some kid born in 2007, fucking probably pay like $1 million for that.
Of this video, the most valuable and the most rare Minecraft accounts in existence. But first, a special mention. The account deadmau5, owned by famous music producer of the same name, has
so
special
cool
cosmetic ears that only his account has that are actually hard-coded into the game. Notch gave deadmau5 this special cosmetic feature as he was an active player of the game back in 2010 and 2011. Now, I was told that the account has been
How do I start making music?
stolen in the past, but was recovered by deadmau5, and if the account were to be sold, it likely would be locked pretty quickly, but without that risk, it's likely worth anywhere from 300 to 500k. Now, we've talked about 2 character accounts in this video, but what about 1 character accounts?
Nah.
You see, back when there were no character restrictions on usernames, you could also make accounts with just 1 character, but due to the limited nature of characters, there were only ever very few of these in existence. One character.
Alright, which one do you own? 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 We get it. Which one do you own? Which one? Bitcoin man. No. Do you own 07? Chad, he's trying to maybe give us a hint, but maybe he doesn't want to be connected, you know, and then they ban his account. Chad, we have one chatter who owns one of these accounts. Who was it again? Was it Dog? One of our chatters owns one of these crazy ones. Dog. Did you own Dog in Minecraft? I think so, no? Oh, he's not here right now.
Just the letter X, was owned by Minecraft developer Mark. Mark owns the only Minecraft account in the game with every single cape to ever exist.
9.
But since that account is so well known and high tier, he probably could never sell it. But lesser known is the fact that Mark owned a variety of other valuable accounts including X. As I was
Why do you have 10 accounts, dude? Midnight Enforcer, original, Mark, it's me. XQQXD. Saved them from being purged and unrecreatable. Nah, this guy is one step ahead, bro.
Told, Mark, using an anonymous email and identity, sold the X account and Creeper account for around $100,000 worth of Magic the Gathering cards back in 2023. The only reason we know...
Bro, you can tell he didn't do it for the money, bro. He's addicted to fucking Magic the Gathering to the max. Bro probably wouldn't have taken 100k, but probably some rare-ass cards that you can't get another way. Jesus. I had it before, Chad, when I wanted to buy something in Pokemon. Something rare in Pokemon, like an uncut sheet. And the guy told me, I will never sell this, but I would trade it for this fucking thing that you will never get, like a one-of-one rare thing, bro. And it turns into this, like, Schatzkartensuche, like you trying to find the fucking treasure so you can trade it for the other one. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, this gives me the same vibes.
Was him who sold it was because he mentioned he owned these accounts on Twitter back in 2020. It's clear he didn't want anybody to know it was...
Wait, what?
It's clear he didn't want anybody. He sold the X account and Creeper account for around $100,000 worth of Magic the Gathering cards back in 2023. The only reason we know it was him who sold it was because he mentioned he owned these accounts on Twitter back in 2020. It's clear he didn't want anybody to know it was him who sold it, likely because as a current Mojang employee, he could get in trouble for directly acting against the guidelines. Mark may have screwed up in another way though, as the account today is likely the most valuable account there is, and the current owner of the account, who also owns other valuable accounts like OO and BB, has declined offers as high as $800,000 for it, wanting $1 million. So at minimum, this account is likely worth $800,000 to $1 million.
Low key, if Elon Musk sees this video, Buddy will get his million. No, because isn't like his platform, he renamed it to X. There is a way. XQC. All right, guys, chill, bro. I don't think X will drop $1 million on a Minecraft account, bro. Bro, maybe then he could beat the record, though. Imagine.
Million, and would probably only
that would be aura.
Increase in value since it's the only Minecraft account of its kind. Or is it? You see, as it turns out, there is one other remaining one-character account.
The fact that it's capital. Chad, I have a question. When you buy one of these accounts, can you change the name from lowercase to capital? Nee, or? Like it's locked. Check. Bro, capital F.
This account has never been owned by a Mojang employee like X, and as a matter of fact, the owner isn't known at all. Nobody has been able to contact the owner or find them, but the account was migrated to a Microsoft account a few years ago, so they likely still are somewhat active, or at least were. Since unlike X, this account has no ties to Mojang, its risk of being locked is even lower, meaning this account is likely the most valuable Minecraft account in existence, yet the owner is probably none the wiser. Imagine not even realizing you own Minecraft's most valuable account that is potentially worth 7 figures.
Buddy's gonna sell it on the Steam market. Nah. Yo, F, if you're listening right now, message me on Twitter. Jesus.
And F isn't the only account with unknown or missing owners. 2 other very rare accounts, 69.
Why are you writing smile like you're owning F, bro? Bro, you're not owning F, Furious. Brother.
And valued at $400,000, and Devil valued
69! Which one is more, 69 or Devil? Probably 69. It's a very popular position.
Owners. 2 other very rare accounts, 69 valued at $400,000, and Devil valued at $250,000, also have unknown owners, and there are likely many more out there still.
The OG users coming in. Limit with the 33. Yeah, you own 07, bro. Bitcoin man talking right now. I'm previous owner of many of these accounts. He typed a heart when I asked, give us a sign. DXBLDN. Poverty hard stack 6 fix. Ooh, this is a classic. Chat, when you have like these people in a chat, they always beef each other. Like it's always about like who's the number one. Look at this. Poverty hard stack 6 fix. He's calling out limit in the chat. Go back to role playing Coinbase support. It's on. It's on. Who's winning this? Who's winning this? For me personally, the person who's gifting the subs is winning. I'm just joking. Let's see. Limit is saying, yeah, you own 07, bro. He didn't talk smack at the start. Bitcoin man talking right now. But look, he talked very highly of himself. I'm the previous owner of many of his accounts. Maybe Bitcoin man, he thinks he's the #1 seller and like owner, and he was like, hey bro, hey, come on, bro. Trying to beef in a Twitch chat, you might just be a boss. Not gonna lie, powerful. That's powerful. Acting like you're like, you know, like you're above that. Like in a Twitch chat, come on, Mud. Like I'm him, bro. I don't need to do that. That's kind of crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Bitcoin man. All right, hey, come on, guys. Do deal. Like, come on, dab each other out, bro. Come on, bro. No, bro. Boss reply for both, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Because like Bitcoin man could have gotten rage baited here, but he didn't. All right. I see.
F may be the most valuable account left today, but it's not the most valuable account to ever exist. You see, a few years ago, there also existed two other one-character accounts, 8 and G. 8 contained 4 Minecon capes, and G contained...
Guys, 8 is GG. Luckiest number in China. It's a number, not a character. The current number is better, right? We saw the repeaters. The numbers were much higher. 8... One of the sexiest numbers. It's a number that's like, oh, it's even, it's round, it's just beautiful. 4 capes. Psh. This gotta be a billion.
3, making them even better than X and F, but both are now locked.
9!
Today, these two accounts would likely be worth even more than X and F at $1 million plus, making them the most valuable Minecraft accounts to ever exist that will never be sold. And
Chat, which number would go for the highest amount? What is like, it's always about what's the most popular, what's your favorite, right? Like, what do the masses like the most? What number is the most valuable number if you put it into OG account names, like into OG account math? Everyone's saying 1. Yeah, true. The start of it all. 1 or 0, chat? 1 or 0? Probably 1. Because 1 is as well like number 1, you know, like numero uno, bro. GG.
Information.
Wow,
So be sure
I
to subscribe.
enjoyed
Thank
that.
you so much for watching.
Bro, I'm so happy that he made a follow-up, chat. I wonder if it's because we reacted to the last one. Usernames? Like, we reacted to a video from him from... Boys, I want from 2 years ago, bro. Bro, messaged me as well. W guy, bro. Bro, how are you so good at reacting? Made me more excited to watch my own video than when I made it. Bro, why is the Minecraft community is always glazing me for reacting? Dr. Donut said the same thing. He's like, wow, bro, you can just watch anything. I was like, what? Bro, what do you mean? But I only do watch stuff that I'm interested in, you know? Like Minecraft user, like GG, bro. That shit is interesting as fuck. Guys, leave Mr. Epic some love. Beautiful fucking video. Beautiful. That is a lot of fucking research, bro. Like, it is not easy to get these numbers at all.